chill product review video. I am going to be reviewing the new Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer, Epic Lash Primer, and Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. This video is going to be my demo and review of the primer and mascara combo. So I just want to quickly go over how much these retail for and the product claims so that we know what we're judging going into the demo and review. So it says that the primer is an ultra plush primer conditioning base to give a false lash look. I was under the impression that both of these products were brand new, but the campaign pamphlet makes it sound like the primer is the only new product, and when you go on Sephora's site, I'm looking at what's new. The Epic Lash Primer is the only new item. It has the little new icon, and then the mascara is in the best sellers category. So I guess I wasn't aware that they already had this mascara. So on Sephora, it retails for $33 Canadian. There's 841 reviews so far, and it has 4.5 stars. So then when we go to the mascara has a little bit lower of a rating. It also is $33, but it has over 5,000 reviews. So yes, I was definitely under the wrong impression. This product is not new, the primer is, so using them together would also be a new concept. And the mascara has 4.2, whereas the primer has 4.5. So people are tending to like the primer or the combination more than the mascara on their own, is what I'm getting from that. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing one eye using both and then one eye just using the mascara to see if it really makes a difference, because if the primer is really the magic product, I'd recommend getting this, or if you need both, etc. So we're gonna figure that out today. I guess I should preface by saying what kind of lash look I like. I am one of those girls that looks for length over volume, I would say. I am a fan of both, but if I had to pick one or the other, I would go for length. This gives me that, but it does also give volume. I think because of the primer, it builds them up a little. I'm not opposed to a little bit of a clumpy lash. If it makes them look bigger, if it makes them look longer, especially in pictures and stuff, I'm okay with that. So if you want a more natural mascara, I don't think the mascara with or without the primer would really be for you. These are for false lash effect lovers that don't mind a little clump, is what I would say. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the application. So that is how the mascara wand looks like. A little bit reminiscent of the Better Than Sex with real bristles. We are going to be applying the mascara on its own without the primer on the right eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Also, I should say that typically when I apply mascara, I get product all over my lids. I am going to not try to avoid that today because I want to get a full effect, and sometimes that involves pressing my lashes up onto my lid, and then I can go in with a cotton swab afterwards to clean it up, so don't mind if I look crazy throughout the process. That so far is how the mascara looks on that eye without any primer applied. As I said, I haven't yet used this mascara without primer. I've only been using it with the primer, but I think that looks really good without the primer. This is how the primer wand looks. You can see that the primer isn't really white. It has kind of a nude peachy undertone to it, I would say. So it's definitely not one of those white primers. Now that I have applied that fully to my lashes, I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara over top, and then we can compare if there is any noticeable difference between the two lashes. Okay, so I have now applied the product on both of my lashes, and I do have some final pretty conclusive thoughts. I just want to say I'm going to zoom in right now, but I did apply the same amount of mascara on both lashes. I was very careful to count how many strokes I made on each side, and the technique I used was the same, so the only difference was the lash primer. And again, the primer I used on this side and I didn't use it on this side. So I'm going to zoom in, show you guys what's going on, and then I'll explain what I think the results were. So sorry about the ring light in my eyes. There's nothing I can really do about that. But here is the side that I applied the Velvet primer to, and here is the side that I only applied the mascara to. Even sitting back, zoomed out a little bit, I can still tell that this side does look more lengthened and it has a little more volume to it. My lashes on this right side, for you guys, I believe it's going to be the left because it will be flipped. These look a little more natural, if you'd like to say that. They are a little skinnier, they don't have as much volume to them, and they're just a tiny bit shorter than the lashes on my left side, your right. And then looking at the lashes on this side that I applied the primer with, they are definitely more voluminous and lengthened. I honestly think that the primer makes a big difference, which sucks because these products are so expensive. Being Marc Jacobs, you're going to end up paying $66 if you want to buy the combo. I think that the primer really did make a difference. I was hoping that it maybe wouldn't, but let me know what you guys think. I think that this eye looks a lot better. That's just the look that I like to go for. Personally, I don't even think it looks that clumpy as far as lashes can go, and I've seen a lot of mascaras that look much clumpier than this. I don't know what to tell you guys. You can see the results for yourself and determine if this is the kind of lash that you like. Then you probably won't want the primer and you can save yourself that $33. If you really want a false lash look with your real lashes, I would opt for just getting them both and trying them out, or even if they come out with sample sizes. I don't believe they have sample sizes as of now. I don't know if Marc Jacobs really does sample sizes. That seems like a thing that they might not carry. So those are my final thoughts. I definitely think the primer is worthwhile. I'm so sorry. I know it does come with a hefty price tag, but I think the results speak for themselves, and I'm really into the left side of my lashes. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you think it looks good, if it made a difference, what your preferences are, if you've tried it. That is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope that you had an absolutely awesome day. Bye!